If you ain't talking money, then I don't want to talk.
Still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Then I'm still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Then I'm still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Then I'm still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like jack. Catch them slipping and slam. Then I'm still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam.
Okay, hopefully you can hear. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay. All right. Make this not I'm gonna make this not such a pleasant live. I'm sorry that I'm late. Um Wife didn't tell me she was working in the office, so I had to switch locations. Then of course I had to do some other things, but we here. Oh, and shouts out to Mahogany. Uh, she was the one that kind of like brought this to my attention. Not surprised at all that the Jay Prince situation was going to be like. I said this from the beginning that this marriage was too early and things haven't developed and but needless to say that it is what it is and they did it when they did it, but I also knew that this funny ass Negro, despicable ass Negro, this coward ass nigga, and yes, he is that, a coward. Let me explain a couple of things. Number one, I would never put my hands on a woman. Number two, even if I'm upset, even if I'm upset at someone, I would never verbally um, display my anger by calling her a bitch, calling her a hoe, calling her a slut. I would never say no stupid shit like that. What I come to find out is this nigga's abusive, verbal, physical, whatever you want to call it. I come to find out that this nigga Jay Prince can't hold. He can't hold he can't hold conversations. What I mean is he cannot. Whenever he talks, it's like it's supposed to be a back and forth conversation with somebody. He can't seem to hold a conversation to save his life. He lies, he steals, begs, acts stupid, and then on top of everything, he wants his wife to do most of the work. The nigga has four kids. Four kids. Four fucking kids. And yet you have this woman, Flora, come along, which I don't really care about, and we don't even have me and Flora. We don't even have beef. We just have misunderstanding. You know, screw all that. But what I'm concerned about is the bruising. What I'm concerned about is if there's any, or hopefully at all. I'm talking. This is Jay Prince. We're not gonna fuck around with it today. I'm just gonna pull up the clip and I'm gonna let you listen to it for yourself.
The first day we moved into this
fair use, by the way.
apartment, somebody called the police because they heard how he was talking to me. The first day we moved in here. October, not even October, September 21st, 4th, the first day that we stepped into this apartment, somebody called the police because they heard him calling me names, cussing me out, saying he was going to delete me, all types of shit. This is the shit that he does. But today, because I got mad at him about the argument, even though I've been mad all week because he's been talking to me like this all week, now he wants to jump online there, have his kids saying all types of things, right? The same kids who told me they didn't want to come back and live with him because of how he was treating them. But I'm the one who was mistreating your kids, right? Now your kids are online saying that I was mistreating them. Brownie, I tried my best, right? I felt really, really bad for calling the police and he got arrested the first time, right? Even though he put hands on me for real. I felt really, really, really bad, right? Because his kids were in a messed up situation. He was locked up. There was no stability. I felt responsible. I felt responsible, even though I had been touched, even though I got hit before. I felt responsible. The kids are innocent, of course they are. But when you have a dad who's willing to exploit you for anything, you're not. You guys can't just get up here now and start saying stuff about me, and saying that I did this and that and the third.
So you're blaming her for every little small thing. You're blaming her for every little small thing. You're telling your children while abusing them, which I don't like, or allegedly. I forgot. We used the words alleged. All right. Excuse me. So you're allegedly, yeah, yeah. Yep, they got married. I think it was about 3 months ago. They got married 3 months ago, but they hadn't even been in a relationship. They just did live streams together. So it's like I said, you she did all she did all this, and then on top of that, gonna tell your kids um that basically she's a bad influence. I'll just put it that way. Having the kids talk down to her when all she was doing is being a helpmate. I hate that word. All she was doing is just helping out. And this is what you do. Let's continue.
Yeah, the kids don't know what they're in the middle of. They have no idea. My mom would never put me in the middle of some beef that I'm having with a partner that she has. Never. The first time that I was over there, there was a time that I got hit because I was telling him not to hit his daughter. Because I was telling him he was doing too much. But now that he's gonna get up there with those same kids and try to say that I was hurting them, that I was trying to do whatever. This is the messed up shit that I have to deal with because I was stupid enough to love somebody and come back here even though they hurt me. Even though that person really hurt me for real. I felt bad.
He goes online all the time. You're a married man. A married man is supposed to be with his wife on a honeymoon. The nigga didn't even go on a honeymoon with his wife. All they did was he every time he had the opportunity, he had the chance to go online. All he did was just go online. There is a photo that he went down to the courthouse and got married. It's all there. But this is a coward, dude. I'm really trying not to unleash because I got my wife next door. So this is a whole freaking coward, yo. I mean, I knew this was a mistake from the start, but like I said, it was what it was. He doesn't know anything about love. He doesn't know anything about caring for a woman. All he knows is about, oh, I have somebody that can help me with these kids. This is all he knows. This is all he knows. I remember real quick. I remember a time when I asked him when he came over here. I asked him, "Where is your freaking father?" He got offended. He got offended. I think that was a solid question. Where the hell is your daddy at? Where the fuck is your daddy? And he couldn't even answer that shit. Now it's like, nah, he doesn't give a fuck about his situation. No, no, he just likes hanging out with Anton, which I'm catching flack right now. It's like, I really don't give a shit, but he wants to just hang out with Anton, hang out with this person, hang out with that person, and just bring everybody into their lives. And which, quite frankly, if I am a married man and I'm married to my wife, you will not see me online for at least 3 months. But he can't help himself. This nigga cannot help himself. Okay. This nigga cannot help himself. So you know what? He just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna go online and I'm just gonna hang out with the fellas and embarrass himself. Just totally embarrass himself, embarrass his children.
And I came back here. Yeah, that was the stupidest fucking thing I did. Because since I've been back here, it's been nothing but disrespect. The first day we moved into this apartment, the first fucking day somebody called the police because he's in here yelling at me like a dog. All of that shit, I sucked it up because I cared about this person's children and what they were going through. All of it. I sucked it all up like an idiot. Juju, everybody in my family told me I deserved better, but for some reason, I felt really bad. I felt really bad for his kids, right? Living separated from him, him being in. I felt really bad. I don't know why I did. I shouldn't have, right? I should have just let it be and stayed home. Because when I was home, I felt so peaceful. I felt so peaceful when went home, and I knew that I did the right thing, but I felt so bad. Everybody online is over there feeling bad for him. I let it all weigh on me because I wasn't telling the truth, right? I wasn't really telling the truth about what was going on with him the first time and why I left. Of course, they're not supposed to. They're not. Brownie, trust me. I know how stupid I am. My family is far away, so I have to make.
You're not okay. Well, I would say the floor is this, and me and Flora, we don't get along for one reason and one reason, and she likes to call everybody bandit and blah 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 blah. I ain't on that trip right now. What I would say to Flora is this: you're not you're not dumb. All right, everybody makes mistakes. Every every man, every woman, every child makes mistakes. You made a bad choice, cool. You can bounce back from it. What I'm concerned is if he already put his hands on you. That's quite obvious. He's already put his hands on it. I can go to I forgot what live stream that was. Oh, it was Lucky Marie's. Lucky Marie, he tiptoeing, right? He can't even answer straight questions. So there were a lot of people that came over there, and I wouldn't even really pay attention until I was started answering myself. It's like, yo, you were doing just fine when it was me, you, Kayla, Chicago Rilla, and I think it was another person. I mean, me and you, we were fine when we were talking with Kayla, right? All of a sudden, all of a mother, I mean, I was happy for you, dude. I believe he, no, I don't know, but I'll bring it up, and I'll bring it up in a little bit. As a matter of fact, let me do that now.
Make my way there. I have to try and make my way there. Yeah, I know, I say. I just think it's really sick that you would even put your children up to do that, knowing that I actually really cared for your kids and for you. You're really gonna get up there with your with your children,
Like, if
who just watched you cuss me out crazy 4 or 5 days in a row, and now try to make me out to be some bad person. You know how much that shit hurts to me? That shit fucking hurt. That shit really fucking hurt. Because all I ever did was try to come here and make a life with him. I never came here and look on some bullshit. I'm sitting here every night dealing with basically verbal abuse all every night.
oh, okay,
Every fucking night I'm dealing with that. Now you want to get up there on your live stream and have your kids saying all types of things about me? Robin, there's no way I could be myself around him because everything about myself he tried to turn into something bad. Try to make me out to be a hoe because I want to put on makeup. Because I want to do my hair. Because I want to dress nice. Now I'm a hoe. Now I'm a cheater. This is shit that he was doing day in and day out. I worked for a week. No, he's not in here. I worked for a week and he wasn't having it. He didn't like that shit. But you know what he was gonna do? He was gonna let me work and pay all the bills. That's why he went out there, got a job, and said, "Oh, don't work anymore. I'm gonna take care of it." Because he wanted to control every penny that came in here. Even when I was working, I don't know why I tried it.
all right, I'm gonna skip through. All right, we ain't gonna go through this whole shtick. I'm gonna start skipping through parts. But needless to say, this nigga ain't no good. I'm just gonna say it outright. This nigga is not any good. But let me transition to another video, proving proving the whole point that this so-called brother is no he ain't no brother of mine. If you put let me explain something to you. I don't care what we go through. You put your hands on your woman, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Nah, I ain't talking to you no more for real. Because I don't care how mad you get. I mean, you walk out the room, you walk out the house, keep a cool head, and like come to some solution. If you have to move away from each other, that's what you do. But given the circumstances, she went where you were out of her dime to take care of your situation while she is basically stuck with your ass. But here's a prime example.
content. My question to you is, I'm pretty sure you run around in quite a few spaces in this place. And matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, when we did the Ninth Circle, you was in his chat when he had his baby mama's sister on his live. So you can't say you don't know about this. So again, my question to you, if you was privy to the information, how come you didn't dig a little deeper? You say that you care about his kids. It sounds to me like you don't care. It sounds to me like you only trying to bite off of Fatty and Ali and JP's allegations about it.
The whole brunt of the main video that went about is not consistent. That's my overall point. So JP, you can clear up just for a second. Nobody interrupt, so that when Ali go, I don't want nobody to interrupt. And then when
Okay, first off, for starters, when it's something about me and my personal life, nobody on YouTube you should be able to go to, because they don't know half of the shit about my personal life. Right? Let's make that very clear. So you can't go to fucking Will, the fucking dude that's trying to get some type of clout off my name, because he a nobody. He a homeless dude on a homeless YouTube content creator looking for
Homeless.
anything to get some type of relevant. But let's address the issues. He said my own daughter put some allegations off on me. One, this is when she was 5 or 6 years old when I came, and everything that they had. First of all, let's make it clear. Everything that they had told y'all, I told y'all years ago. Right? My daughter's 5 or 6 years. A lot of people that knew me from back then remember when I said that it was a fake teacher that I had babysitting my kid so I could go back and forth to work, convinced my daughter to say a whole bunch of stupid shit, saying that I was gonna take my gun and shoot her, and all kinds of shit. Well, the police came and they investigated that. They actually took me to jail. And you know why I'm free? Because they realized none of that shit was real. The shit was fake. The lady who convinced my daughter to do that, she got reprimanded. I can't say what all happened to her. So that's one. Second, the so-called slap video, CPS has seen the full video, right? The full video. Not only CPS seen it, the judge, my attorneys. They was like, where they was like confused of what y'all trying to say. So that's second. Third, all of this stuff is just like a cry for help on YouTube. Y'all, these people trying to, and then Will, he acting like he dropping convictions. When this man went on Norman Nick's show, try to get him some so-called information. Norman Nick say, dude, we don't want to hear reports or allegations, because anybody can make reports and allegations. Could you please show us, come back on here with some convictions? The motherfucker didn't show back up because the bitch don't have no convictions. In order for somebody to hold on, I want y'all said I wasn't gonna finish.
Incorrect.
No. Where's it? This is another thing. This is a woman in the children's state. If they felt like all of this shit, this whole ass nigga talking about was any kind of true, they would have took my kids. They would have put me in prison. They would have did all kinds of a shit. They don't favor me because I'm Jay Prince for president. You sound stupid. You sound foolish. The
So
reason,
wait, hold on.
shut up,
When he get
bitch.
done, when
You
he
get
get done,
enough
can I rebut?
gossiping, bitch. Because your whole ass ain't gonna come up here and say none of that shit in my face like I called your whole ass out. Because you know I'm gonna stomp your head in.
Don't let him deflect.
JP, you a
That's why.
nigga.
If all the allegations weren't true, you wouldn't be talking like this. As a matter of fact, why you even bring your stupid ass up there to begin with? And you could have gotten yourself a lawyer. The lawyer would have told you not to say shit about anything. Get all your ducks in a row and not say shit. You went up there and spilled beans. Got your own self in trouble.
So can I rebut? Can I rebut really quick?
I'm not finished. You shut your bitch ass up. You sit on that between the protection of.
He has more than issues. The day that I think it was Fatty. The day that Fatty went live is when, and that whole debacle happened where she just talking about this nigga wanted to go up to a church, a particular church that serves like homeless people, right? Because they're doing charity for I forgot how it goes. So basically, he wanted to go to a church where they serve homeless people, and they were doing, homeless people go there and they serve them food and stuff, give them presents and shit like that. He wanted to go up there and he wanted to get some free food, right? This, I'm like, don't you have your food cart, bruh? So anyway, he, I guess he wanted to go up there and get some free food. Flora was like, "Oh no, the hell you are not. Those are for homeless people. These are not for you. You are not homeless, right?" And yelled at her, said, "Won't you use your money? You use your money so we can get some gas and put it in this car." I'm like, "You a whole man, bruh. Like, you want her to spend her money on with the, okay, all right, cool. I believe she was driving her. I believe she was driving her car, but you couldn't be a man and put gas in the car. This is crazy.
On this internet.
Made her cry, by the way.
That's what you can do.
Okay.
You did enough
I do want
gossiping on my
to
name.
wait, JP. I do want to clarify this, and I'm gonna say anybody up here use whatever on this content, right? I get it. JP, I'm gonna say okay. So for
Y'all trying to
clarification,
convince my supporters not to support me. That's what
hold
it
on, nigga.
is.
For
You already did
clarification,
that for yourself.
you're saying you actually didn't do that.
Maria,
That
I'm
was
gonna
for
share
content.
this
It wasn't
supporters.
really what happened.
You said what?
That wasn't really what happened. What was in the video? It was just for content.
Not put like this, because I ain't finna explain myself to nobody. I did not slap my
Nigga, why
daughter.
you up here?
That's cool.
But
Can
that,
I can I
but
read something?
JP. But
I just
hold
want to
on,
read something really
I
quick if
do
that's
want
okay.
Ali in there.
You gotta keep in mind, Lucky, these are ops, including you. These is ops just trying to find any
I
little.
am
Hold on,
okay with
because
being in opposition. Now hold on, because I'm trying to. We
all
gotta
these
keep up
ops
with a
trying to look for
conversation,
something.
nigga. Hold on, because I'm gonna say.
See how he is? He does this all the time. You don't let nobody speak. And I didn't look at that comment. I apologize. You said he was on Reg the bad guy earlier. It was like he's trying to get some sympathy. He's trying to get some sympathy over there on the manosphere side. Oh, okay. So I see. So you trying to go over there on the manosphere side now. So basically, this dude is everywhere. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know.
It whether you hear or not.
I don't give a fuck what
Are
you
you
really
saying?
say.
Okay, well then you can get the fuck off the street.
Well, don't talk about me then.
Bye, bye.
Wait,
Don't
Okay,
use
don't
my
what
don't
you
name
kick him
to
want to
off.
talk
Don't
build
kick
about?
him
your
off yet.
channel.
I just want
I can
him to
talk
answer to
about
this
what I
really quick.
want to talk about, nigga.
I want him to
The
answer this
same
really
way
quick.
you.
So Jay Prince, I got a question. On Saturday, April 15th,
No, I want
2023
to
at
answer you.
approximately
Lucky was
12:45
talking.
a.m.
Well, hold on. Let me sort this out.
JP, you can't
So
control
this is
somebody
the
talking about
thing. If he's saying that he didn't really hit his child on camera, then it opens a bigger thing, because why are you acting like you're abusing your children on camera? What the fuck are we talking about right now? So what did you do on camera? Did you put her in the corner? Did you not really hit her on the audio? What happened? That's all I care. If you don't care to explain me, get the fuck out of here and go find somewhere to stay.
Well, I don't care to explain to you. You're not the CPS. You're not
Okay,
no type of
like you
authority.
fucking give a
You just
fuck.
a you just a motherfucker on YouTube trying to get a YouTube check.
You can't say shit about me. Check the bitch you married.
You just
You
trying to
can't
get
say
it.
shit about me,
Well,
nigga.
that's y'all personal beef.
It ain't no personal nothing. Keep knocking her head into the refrigerator. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Okay, Ali,
Lucky,
you want your. Go ahead,
Lucky,
Ali.
Lucky, why didn't you, couldn't you ask him? Like he's saying, if I'm not convicted, that means that I'm innocent.
If it didn't happen, if it did happen, then he should have been in jail. If it did happen, I'm thinking he's already in the courthouse. He was already at the damn courthouse when when he did that live with Lucky. He got out. He just got out and denied every damn thing. Now I'm starting to believe myself that he really, because you wouldn't be she wouldn't be going through all this. We would not be doing a live today on this dumb nigga if all those allegations weren't true. Now I'm starting to think it is true. Hey Lisa, I'm starting to think it is true that you did put your hands on her.
Since there's anybody on this panel convicted of touching kids or something like that?
So I keep smoking
Yeah.
these niggas. So
And make sure they
Ali,
bring up those charges.
Ali, can you ask you a better question so we can get this started? You ask a better question. This is fun for me. No,
This is ridiculous. Talking with Riddler. This motherfucker is the Riddler from Batman. He talks in riddles.
right?
What did Ali say, or what is the proof that you have that he is a pedo?
Ah,
Say clarity before I let Will.
I
Will
didn't
talk,
Lucky. I
address-
didn't clarify something right quick.
You think I'm about to give you courtesy after you just said fuck me?
No, because all these people talking about me.
Hey,
Okay, but I'll let you up
hey,
here
hey,
and
Jay
talk your
Prince,
shit.
you
So
know what's
apologize.
Hey, Lucky, I got you. You know, Jay Prince, what's funny?
Oh,
You want to
Lucky, I
come?
got
No,
you.
actually, no, Jay Prince. This is what I want you to do something that work class is not doing. Is being honest, right? We are going
JP,
to, we are going to,
Get the fuck
we are
on.
going to.
Get your
Hey,
ass on.
don't interrupt me, please. I'm not talking with you now. I'm not talking with you now, so don't interrupt me, please. Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt me, please. I can pull my microphone up too. Don't interrupt me, Jay Prince. You are saying that you don't. You are saying that you have no convictions. So, because you have no convictions, nobody should be calling you a pedo. So, by that logic, if we actually concede to that, right?
Okay, come on.
Why are you calling us pedos if we have no convictions?
Okay, can I answer?
And please address it. Don't
interrupt. Years ago, I called the police myself and said I would bring my daughters and them down there because I was so confident in this. How I know I said this because when I asked Ali, when I asked you and Ali to do a fucking lie detector test, I said, "Damn, my baby mama said accused me of some shit. Why I'm so willing to call the police and take a lie detector test, but you niggas wasn't. So get the fuck on."
Okay, how many baby mamas does this nigga have? Let me see. He has 4 kids. I'm thinking he has 2 baby mamas, which is too much. At that point. At that point, 1, okay, it was a misunderstanding. 2, I was like, okay, this is what we need to stop. This is where we need to stop right here. But now I hope Flora isn't pregnant. Let's just say allegedly. Allegedly, I hope she is not pregnant. I hope she is not pregnant. Because if she is, this is gonna be some. I hope she's not. I'm just gonna say she's not. I'll just put it that way. She's not pregnant.
Okay, so the last question that I have, Jay Prince, is later, like 2 weeks ago, it came to our attention via Cellulite and Robbie
Came your attention. Fuck your attention.
that the $400 that you accused me in lieu of stealing from you is actually was your daughter taking
No.
the pay. Let me finish because I didn't interrupt you. The police report says that you said to the police officers, first you accuse us, you made a report about we stealing $400 from you, and then it came a report that it was actually your daughter. They took the $400 and played like you used on the floor
Y'all
on the Play
conflated.
Store. So
See,
no, I want to say no. It wasn't the same. My question.
You gonna
Jay
try to
Prince,
tear the narrative?
let me finish. You can go
Ask the
afterwards.
question.
You can go afterwards. You can go afterwards. Do you have a report? Right? Do you have a report? How can we believe you? Since you never made the amendments with that report and you didn't say, you know what, Lou and Fatty, I was lying about the $400. It was my daughter that took it. Why didn't you make? Why didn't you come up?
You gonna
Why
ask me the
didn't you come
question?
up and say that? Go ahead.
Okay. Those $400. Actually, my daughter ended up taking 40. She took 3 in the same within 2 days. Right.
Mm,
Those were 2 different situations.
mm,
The $400 that just because it was $400 both the same, that don't
mm,
mean that was the case. So
mm,
stop trying to, what y'all doing is trying to use something
mm.
to manipulate the whole situation, right?
So why were you defending? So that's the J Prince. Why did he continue to affiliate with us? Why did he
Yeah.
borrow money from me? If we were pedos, why did he keep affiliating with us and borrow money from me?
Okay, let me answer it. First,
This was in the back with us.
Well,
This is a whole different situation. This is a whole different situation. So let's just go back. And by the way, um, listen. I mean, yeah, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Um, after I play, I'm only gonna play a few minutes of Flora's live, and then say what I need to say, and then I'm gonna bounce because this is ridiculous. I mean, it's bad enough that you're putting bullshit online for people to see. I'm thinking you trying to make an example out of her. You married her just to make an example out of her, my nigga. That's why you over there in the manosphere right now, because you wanted to make an example out of her, that you can control her, you can do all types of things to her, you can make her submit to you. Is that what this is? I hope that's not the case. You putting your hands on her, you verbally abusing her, that's your stigma. If that's not the case, why is she doing this?
That's the only dad she has. I don't know where her mom is. Nothing. I'm okay. I'm okay, Tequila.
You got her sniffling and crying because your stupid ass can't control yourself. You can't control your emotions. It shows every single live stream, every single every single situation, every single situation, every live stream that you go on, you can't even control your emotions. You are the female that niggas should be popping. Not saying that you put your hands on a female, but since you want to act like that and you're in a man's body, niggas should be checking you, right? Am I right? Since you want to act like a female, right? You put your hands on a woman just because you can't go outside and take a walk, which is utterly, it's just dumb to me. Dude, we were doing just fine. We were doing just fine underneath Kayla when she was here. I don't know what happened. I don't listen. I no. I ain't turning back. I ain't turning back the hands of time and shit. I ain't turning back no clocks and nothing. You put yourself in this situation, and I have to say, Flora put herself in a situation when she married you. Now, hopefully, she can find a way out because you're no good. You're no good to her. You're no good to her. She needs better.
Who I am. But trust me, this nigga would complain if I got on panels, would complain if I did my own shows, if the subject wasn't something he likes, but he goes on his channel and talks about black women for hours talking shit. Before I came back, you know how many promises he made that he didn't keep, not nan one of them? I'm just pissed off because, like, I'm sitting here. I'm the only reason why your kids wake up and they got clean clothes, they're eating, and you're gonna jump online with them same kids and try to badmouth me. Try to talk bad. He talks about how much he will say in front of his kids that he hates black women, and he got 3 daughters.
He did say that. I was there when he said it. I was there when he said it. I believe it was a conversation with MJ. Which one was I wish I can remember the live that he was on. Oh shit. I think it was on a particular female. I'll think of it in a minute. When he said it, it was mind boggling. You have what, 4 daughters? And you say that black skin, you said, paraphrasing, you said that black skin was ugly. You said that black skin is ugly. Yet you have 4 beautiful daughters that you can't take care of properly. It's shown in every other live stream when you go live. And I don't know why you go live on and embarrass them on live. Are you trying to prove that you're a decent dad? That's not a decent dad. As a matter of fact, that's a terrible dad. Number one, no one should be in your business. No one should be in your private, personal, or whatever, unless you're showing something constructive. You're in the laundromat, you grab your child, and you abuse her on camera. Okay, cool. You're at the house. You're yelling and cussing at the kids. Face the MFing wall. You remember that? I heard slams. I heard everything. And this is the type of person that Flora wants to be with. Now, now, granted, we all think that some people can change once they are in a situation, once they get married, they think that certain things may change. She should have did a thorough homework of this nigga. Thoroughly. But like I said earlier ago, people make bad choices, people make mistakes. So I'm not gonna knock her for that. I'm not gonna knock her for that at all.
Got 3 daughters, married to a black woman, but talking shit about black women all day. But then want to hop on my channel when I'm talking about relationships. Want to hop on my phone when I'm watching Cynthia G or Nyla talking about Diddy. You know how mad he got when I was talking about Diddy? I wonder what he got in common with Diddy that he got to be mad that Nyla's talking about Diddy. This is the shit. Like, this dude is mentally ill. And then you have the nerve to jump online and try to argue with me online, call me all types of names in front of the kids. Yes, I called the police today. I did. Because every time he gets heated like this, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
With me online, call me all types of names in front of the kids. Yes, I called the police today. I did. Because every time he gets heated like this, I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know how far he's gonna take it. When I left relationships, want to hop on my phone when I'm watching Cynthia G or Nyla talking about Diddy. You know how mad he got when I was talking about Diddy? I wonder what he got in common with Diddy that he got to be mad that Nyla's talking about Diddy. This is the shit. Like, this dude is mentally ill. And then you have the nerve to jump online and try to argue with me online, call me all types of names in front of the kids. Yes, I called the police today. I did. Because every time he gets heated like this, I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know how far he's gonna take it. When I left here the first time and I called the police that day, all I could remember was what he did to me. That's all I could remember. I could have got on here and aired all types of shit out. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that. But he will jump online quickly to try and talk about me.
And before some nigga comes on my comment section talking about you just listening to one side, what did Florida do? Nigga, it's quite obvious. If you go to most of his live streams, whether he's streaming or she's streaming, you can clearly see his demeanor. He walks it, talks it, everything. Why would she do that? Why was she on one breath? There was a particular live stream, right? Where he just goes online. He's a married man. He has 4 kids. He's irresponsible. And should not be married. But yet he goes online, doesn't know how to cook, doesn't know how to clean, doesn't know how to do shit. It's easy to cook hot dogs, my nigga. It's easy to cook hot dogs. All you gotta do is boil them in water for a few minutes, and then boom, you got instant hot dogs. But you can't clean. She has to come up there and do your freaking dirty work. Y'all haven't known each other for a whole hot minute. Y'all ain't known each other for a couple of months at least, and then you get married afterwards. It ain't been but a couple of months. And then you pull this off? Oh, hell no.
He'll jump online quickly to try and talk about me now. Want to sit there with your kids talking about me. One of his sisters has the pictures of what he did. One of his sisters has the pictures of what he did. The other one don't even care. She don't care. She'll defend him no matter what. But the other sister, she got the pictures. She knows what he did to me that time. And I waited weeks to call the police. Weeks. Because I thought he was going to, that day that I called the police, 3 days after my birthday, is because I thought he was going to go there again. Now you want to hop online with your kids to badmouth me because you feel like, oh, well, I'm done with her now. I done used her up. I already dragged her through the mud now. I stopped her from going on panels. I stopped her from doing her own shows. All of that. I won now. That's how he feels. You know how many times I will put on regular clothes? This man will try to tell me that I'm going to cheat. I'm going to the grocery store to buy food. There ain't shit in this fucking house for me or the kids to eat. Now I'm cheating because I'm going to the grocery store. This nigga messaging people, messaging all types of women from these panels, got 4 or 5 different phones, but I'm the cheater. I'm the hoe. Now you got your kids up there talking shit about me online. The same kids who begged told me they didn't want to come back and live with you because of how you treat them. Now you're sitting there with them same kids trying to badmouth me online. You know how much that fucking hurts me? Do y'all know how much that hurts me?
That's because he's manipulating those kids. So you're a misogynist and you're a manipulator. I don't know what she can do at this point. I mean, she doesn't have any. I hope she's not pregnant. She doesn't have any kids. She can just walk away. Walk away, get a divorce, and just be done with him. Hopefully, her family can get her like a plane ticket back. I don't even know where this woman lives, but hopefully they can get her a plane ticket back home. I mean, Lisa, what would you do in this situation, Lisa? What would you do if you had a husband that you just married? He just married you. Y'all don't go on no vacations. Y'all don't y'all don't do anything for the duration of the time that you just got married. I'm thinking marriage, honeymoon, after after the honeymoon. I'm not going online after that. I'm waiting. I'm 3 months. 3 months. I'm giving. 3 months. I'm giving you. I'm not. I'm not going online after 3 months. I'm not. But what would the, this is just wrong, yo. This is just wrong. Like I said, I'm gonna play a few minutes of it and I'm out.
That shit hurt me so badly. That shit hurt me so badly. I haven't got out of here once since all of this happened to ever address anything. Either. I'm the hoe. Now you got your kids up there talking shit about me online. The same kids who begged told me they didn't want to come back and live with you because of how you treat them. Now you're sitting there with them same kids trying to badmouth me online. You know how much that fucking hurts me? Do y'all know how much that hurts me? That shit hurt me so badly. That shit hurt me so badly. I haven't got out of here once since all of this happened to ever address anything.
That's all she can do. That's all she can do. And and take notes. Take notes and this I can't say this pretty much damages her reputation because who cares what people think? Go up and go well, heal first. Heal yourself first. Then after a while go out there and find you somebody worth because if I see him I might just go to jail. Hey Tyranny. If I see his ass, I just might go to jail. If I see him, if I see him, it's on site. Cause niggas coming up here all day, every day talking about accountability, accountability. My accountability is to my child. My responsibility, excuse me, my responsibility is to my children. The accountability, the accountability is if I do something wrong, I have to correct it. She needs to live herself. Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. She needs to heal herself first. Don't go on any relationships. Don't no, I won't even talk to anybody seriously for the first couple of months. That's just me. The second time around, I'm like I'm doing trials. I mean, we can go on coffee dates or whatever, and we're just having conversations. No sex, no effing, no nothing, just straight conversations. After a year, after a year, we're having you know why I say a year? Because that's a lot of baggage. You know, a lot of people who abuse women, a lot of men who abuse women, when they get that when women carry what's called a life scar. The life scar is when a woman gets hit, it's not necessarily showing a scar, but your memory is scarred for life. Your memory of that person hitting you is going to be forever implanted into your mind, and it's going to take therapy. It's going to take a lot of prayer. It's going to take a lot of things for um, this woman to come back from, and it's going to even going to take a lot for a man to convince her that he is worthy of her love. He is worthy of her trust. He is worthy of her um, willingness to be with her. That's all that is. Tyranny, I put the link in the description. I don't know what's going on. I'll put it in there one more again. I mean, just like I said, if I see the nigga, it's on site. I might just go to jail that night. I mean, I don't know Flora like that, but it. I don't care who it is, but for the exception of one person, I would not let a man put their hands on one on a female. I wouldn't, even if I didn't like the person. Even if I didn't like the person who was cussing at me, if she was cussing and carrying on and all this other shit, and a nigga came up and slapped the crap out of us, like nigga, I'm slapping you. Like nigga, you can't control yourself. I mean, we all knew how Jay Prince was. Even Tyranny, when he was cussing and carrying on with Tyranny, and he made Tyranny cry online. He made Tyranny cry.
But that just so quickly he'll jump on here to try and talk about me. To try and tell me shit about myself. Have your kids badmouthing me, the same kids who cried to me because of how you treat them. That shit hurt me really, really badly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been on here. I don't give a shit to tell anybody in this space about my life. Y'all don't need to know shit that's going on in my life at all. I'm not him. Y'all don't need to know my business. But he want to put shit out there. Nigga begging churches, you're gonna jump online and talk about me. You won't even get a job. You won't even get a regular job and take care of your kids. But you're gonna jump online and talk about me. This shit is crazy. Fucking take care of them kids. This nigga was sending them kids to school in pissy clothes. And he didn't have no food in here, using all his food stamps to buy food for the business and wouldn't buy shit for his kids to eat in here. Selling food stamps so you can have some money to buy some cigarettes. You don't give a shit about them kids, but you got some nerve to put them kids online now and talk about me. Like I wasn't sitting here taking care of your kids and you.
That's a form of abuse. That's a form of abuse. I don't care what it is. That's just complete form of abuse. Here we go. No, when I see him, it's on site. So I can never do that. God strike me down if I ever did that. If I ever put my hands, but verbally, if I want to be verbally abusive, I'll go outside. Now, there are. Let me clarify. when you are arguing and you're yelling back and forth, number one, take your kids out the room. That's number one. Take your kids out the room, have them go in their room and close the door, or have them go outside on the patio and close the door. Have them go in their room, close the door, and then you go in your bedroom and then you have a conversation. Have them turn on the TV and just sit there until it's time for them to come out. Number two, you as a man should have better better control than what, because you always talk about nature, right? I know a man's nature. I do too. That's why I say, because I'm a man. I've been a man. I've been a man for many, many years. I should know if I'm that mad, and I've been mad at my wife before, and I went out and I went to the bar. The bar's right around the corner from my house, right around the corner. This is We-On-Loc Nation. Who's there? Hey,
Knock, knock,
Tyranny.
it's your girl. Hey, what's up, Lock? What's up, Lock?
What's going on, sis?
Man, I'm finally got some time. I finally got some free time. And actually, I'm glad you're doing this topic. Can I say something, or you want me to wait and you gonna play your video? Or something?
Yeah, the floor is yours.
So, even though Flora get on my damn nerves, this is the problem with women want to come on these spaces and start judging other women for being a baby mama, for being divorced, for having to raise the kids on our own, because you never know what you have to go through. And this is not to be like, oh, look at you. No, this is what women go through all the time, dealing with stupid mother that think that they are King Kong in America, that don't give a damn about them. Okay, everything that um that boy that she's married to was saying in that stream, it brought back so many memories. Every single thing that he was saying is the exact things that I was hearing,
The
and
exact same thing to you, right? He did the exact
ab-
same thing to you, verbally. Man, I
absolutely.
remember. I remember that.
Yes, and it was the most toxic, abusive relationship I have ever encountered. The only reason that he didn't put his hands on her is because he was on camera, but he would hit her. She actually better be thanking God that he actually was live, because he kept saying, "I don't give a, I don't care. I'm not gonna kiss your ass." Listen, you don't kiss ass, but when you're married, you make sure that your partner is happy. Simple. Put down that goddamn phone and focus on your family. Because when the phone and the internet is gone, all you have is your family. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't even thinking about his daughters. He wasn't thinking about one single black woman on this earth that actually wants him. He was willing to get rid of her. Then he made us stay with "my mama's gone, so what makes you think I gotta listen to you?" What your mama got to do with your wife? Actually, the Bible says that you are to leave your mother and father and cling to your wife. So even if your mother was here, it has nothing to do with the reason you're so abusive verbally, you're abusive physically, and you're mentally. The judges are giving children to the wrong parents. And a lot of fathers that has to go through that shit, they can account for. Judges are to the wrong parents, and they just don't give a damn about the black children. They're willing to say, you know what, I think this parent's more fucked up, so I'm gonna give the kid over there, excuse my language, I'm gonna give the kid to that parent. But Jay Prince is a liar. He has lied on me, which I have shown receipts. Nigga, shut your lying ass up. And Jay Prince is. And then when I was looking and this is not to call out Fatty. I apologize. This is my last statement. When I was on Fatty's channel last night, I was looking at the comments, Lock, And people in the comments, mostly men, were like, yeah, Jay, stomp her ass out. Yeah, she called him names first. How the fuck is black women supposed to treat black men like the men that they say they want to be and kings that they think that they are if you are resulting to childlike behavior? So I'll pause right there.
Fatty does shit shows. Let's just make that clear. Most of and he was on Reg the Bad Guy today, so they do shit shows most of the time. It's not and this is online. This is an online situation. In real life, he would have gotten struck out by a real man. He would have got his
Yeah, and
on some real by some real
it's not
niggas.
so much about Fatty's show. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he would have got his ass stomped out by some real niggas, especially niggas that I know that don't cling to that bullshit. You don't put your hands on a woman like that. If anything, you walk away.
Yeah,
But, or if she's putting your hands on you, which I don't see Flora putting hands on him. I don't see that at all.
no,
I mean, she may
Flora
talk
didn't come from that. Right.
yeah, she may
I don't
talk
think
a
Flora
lot.
came from a background. I'll let you finish. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. No, oh,
I don't think Flora comes from that background on putting her hands on a man. Okay. But this is what I see because my fiance is a man. Okay. And my sons are
hold up,
children. They be-
stop, stop it. You didn't tell me that you were engaged.
I am engaged. I am engaged.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. So the behavior that Jay Prince was exhibiting the other day is exactly the same behavior that my 5-year-old exhibits when he's angry. He'll say, "Oh, my sister hit me, so I hit her back." Oh, well, you better not talk back to me because that is childlike behavior. But it's sad that men on this space, and I'm not talking about all, I'm just talking about as a whole, from what I seen in that chat room, they're not correcting this. They're not saying, nigga, calm down. Don't put you and your wife personal business on the internet. You're embarrassing your daughters. You're embarrassing your daughters. I don't even understand why the daughters' mothers haven't collected all this information from him because this is easy to get them kids taken away from him. They need to get out that household because they're going to end up in an abusive relationship just like their father. If not that, Jay Prince is going to end up putting his hands on his own kids. But the way he treated,
He already does that.
oh,
He embarrasses. He goes online and he embarrasses his children right in front of in
mm,
public.
I didn't know
You
that.
you haven't seen the content that Fatty plays where he was in the laundry room. One of them he was in the laundry room, right? And he basically embarrassed his children in the laundry room. And I was wondering what was happening in the house. That's the reason why when he was on Lucky Marie's live and he was basically filibustering, talking about I did not slap much. I think you did slap your child Monday.
He slapped
Of
her.
all this going on, why would Flora make a live of her
Hmm.
sniffling and crying and hurting and shit? And,
Hmm.
and, and let me make this clear. That better not be no nigga coming up on my live stream or on my comment section talking about, well, what did Flora do? I better not hear
Right,
that. It's always something with dumb niggas on YouTube. Just dumb niggas. But
right.
but
Yeah, I mean, hmm
but in this situation, right? You're on live
hmm
and you are embarrassing your child. So with this added evidence, and I'm sorry to even bring up this dude's name, but I think Will has something there when he brought up those police reports. I think he has something
mm.
there about those police reports.
Police reports about Jay Prince, about James. Because
About
you don't get to be called Jay Prince no more, bitch. You're a James. And if you're named after your father, I can only imagine what your father used to do to your mama. You already said that your mama was your daddy's side chick. You already said that your mama had plenty of babies by your daddy and he didn't give a damn about her. He went ahead and slept with his other women. So you are a James, sir. You ain't nothing to boast about. You're an actual fucking embarrassment. And like I said, in this space, you're saying understanding towards a ass nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga. I could never understand a hoe because I'm not a hoe. I could never understand why a lot of these females go and do some stupid shit because I don't be going to do a lot of stupid shit that these females do. But if you can relate to someone like James, then you are a problem as well. But man, that's what I'm saying. Y'all women, y'all be up in these spaces judging other women, judging me. Oh, you got an ex-husband. You got 3 baby daddies. No, bitch, I got 1 ex-husband, 1 baby daddy, and another husband on the way. So get it correct. But never judge somebody's situation because you never know what you're going to go through as well. And Flora did that a lot. Flora got on base and judged women a lot. And now she's going through the same thing.
Yeah, but understandable. But no woman should have to go through that. No woman
Not
should
at
have to
all.
go through
Not at
being
all.
abused.
Not at all. I felt bad for the girl. I really did. I felt because I know every woman wants to be married. You know,
I did,
you thinking you can lock down a thug.
but you know what? We all make bad choices. We all make, and
No,
I
look, listen, lock,
congratulate.
yes, we all make bad choices. But I think the women have been on this space long enough to listen to what a red flag is. And actually, I wouldn't have found my fiance if I didn't listen to you guys. I've heard every man in this space tell me, don't go for this man. This man's a good one. That it's because of what you guys were saying that I found a good one. But a red flag is a red flag. And it's gonna be hard, Bridget, for her to leave him because it's something about when a woman is being abused, it's something that makes us stay. I can't tell you what it is. If it's the adrenaline, if it's the I know I can make him love me. I don't know what it is, but she gonna have to get on her income tax, get you some money, hurry up and claim his kids, and get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
But I don't know
Yeah.
about claiming the kids.
Claim the kids.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I do feel sorry for children because children are
Right.
being manipulated, and he's a narcissist. So a
Right.
narcissist and a manipulator, that's worse. And
Right.
an
Abuser.
abuser.
He don't believe. I mean, man.
Believing in you.
He don't believe in nothing.
World is.
Say it again.
This is how sick this world is.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel bad for her. I really felt bad for her. I mean, hearing that stuff. And then you embarrassed me on. I mean, I've been through public humiliation. I've been through it. And even when I went through public humiliation, it still took me a little bit of time to leave. Because I was just like, I just know he loves me. We were angry and we got into it that day. And then he came and said, blah, 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 blah. No, girl, you got to go. Because if he put his hands on you once and you let him and you take him back, he's already told you.
People really give a shit. Go to floor and say, do what you can to leave. Do what you can in your situation. Because number one, you got married.
Right.
Vet one another. You didn't even. All you did was conversate on one
another. And I've been on the phone with Jay Prince telling me I love you. I said, nigga, you don't love. I don't even know you enough for you to love me. I mean, I don't know.
I know where that comes from, and I'm not a psychologist. I asked him this. I said, "Where's your father?" And he got upset for me asking him that. Where is your father? I was like, "Where's your fucking buddy at?" Miss Mary, know where your fucking father is. Because your father putting nigga.
Yep.
And we are you I don't give a fuck about this shit. Once I cut off this computer, once I cut off my phone, I'm good. I got kids here. I got my wife.
Right.
Yours?
Right.
What the hell you
Yep.
think you
And
talking to?
he don't. And this internet shit, I don't know who he was before. I can only imagine he was probably a monster before. But this has definitely made him more vain. He's definitely gotten way more evil. So I don't know if Floor is listening. You get on my nerves for it, but honestly, this ain't some shit that you deserve. Truthfully, I'm sure you went into this innocent, just
No,
thinking that you can find love.
she doesn't deserve this. She doesn't deserve
Not at all.
I mean,
Yep.
I mean, there's some other shit that she does for me talking shit, but again, this is it. Not it.
Yeah, this isn't it. And you got to leave. If he loves you, and Lock, tell me if I'm wrong. But if a man really love you, he will change for you. He will change for you. Am I wrong?
Him change.
No. I'm just saying a man. A man. If a man really loves that woman, he gonna make sure he do what he needs to do.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that nigga change.
Yeah.
That's gonna take some. That's gonna take a black truck with 5 niggas to embarrass.
Yeah, well, he better be careful, Lock, because
It can be.
pride comes before the fall. I'm sorry, Lock, you're freezing on me. I don't know if it's my phone.
I'm not freezing. I'm pausing. I say it again in my ear.
My phone's freezing.
I think that's your device. What you
Yeah.
said? The
Okay, well, let me get out of here because my phone starts.
coming before the fall. That was that. But yeah, this is. But I mean, I got all the information that I can. You good? You good? You really good. But congratulations.
All right.
When's the wedding gonna be?
July 13th.
Excellent.
July 13th.
Vegas?
Yep. So I'm going to stream it too. And yeah, man. But
Please say you come to Vegas. Please say you come to Vegas. Please.
Vegas? Hell no. No, probably Colorado.
Damn. Fine.
All right. Well, I'll see you later, okay?
All right.
All right.
Easy.
Bye.
All right. That is ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. I mean, I didn't think he was this. I always thought he was stupid. But then I gave this nigga a shot. We can't hear. We can't hear you good. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Give me a few minutes and I'll come right back. I wish they would have. Hold on. Give me a couple minutes. I'll come right back.
If you ain't talking money, then I don't want to talk.
Still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles. I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like Jack boys. Catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like Jack boys. Catch them slipping and slam them. Tell them still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles. I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like Jack boys. Catch them slipping and slam them. Treat them like Jack boys. Catch them slipping and slam them.
Can you hear me, Juan? Lisa, let me know if you can hear me good. Because I'm just gonna give. Can you hear me, Juan? Okay, gotcha.
It's just crazy. It's crazy that I've never gotten on here and talked about shit that's happened between me and him. But as soon as some shit don't go the way he wants, after 5-6 days in a row of arguing constantly, him calling me out my name in front of the kids, telling his kids not to respect me in front of me, all this shit. Now you're gonna hop on your live stream and talk about me like you got a leg to stand on, like you didn't beg these fucking churches just so we can make the money here. And then set me to work for 1 week just for you to be telling me I'm a cheater and a hoe every day that I come back from work. You got some fucking nerve. That's a good question, Tracy. I think it was a way to try to keep me here. That's what I think it was. I'm exhausted, Tracy, but I am. I'm so fucking tired of carrying this burden. I should have never came back here, but I felt so fucking bad for them kids. I feel so bad for them. And I shouldn't have. I should have just, and I'm not saying I shouldn't have, like I shouldn't have cared about them, but I shouldn't have let that bring me back here. I should have just stayed away. But I felt so fucking bad for them, man. Because I knew exactly what they were left with. Nothing ass nigga who don't care about nobody and nobody but himself. He don't care about nobody but himself. He will sit here on his phone all day. He will sit here on his phone all day. He won't care if them kids, he won't care if they're clean. He won't care if they got clean clothes. No, he'll sit here all day on his phone.
Trying to find the actual video. Him abusing Tyranny.
Yep. Every single person in my family told me it was a mistake to come back here. Every single one of them. Every single last one of them. But I felt bad. I let my empathy really get me here. I really did, like a dumbass. I let my empathy, I let the fact that I felt really, really fucking bad for his kids bring me back here. And now look at me. Getting cussed out on fucking live streams every day. Can't even do my own shows anymore because every time I try to do my show, he will be coming over here starting shit, jumping in my live streams. I never wanted any part of this relationship to be on YouTube. Y'all think I wanted that shit? I never did. He started recording that we were going to get married, all that. I knew something was wrong there. I knew something was wrong. I should have listened to my instincts. I had no intentions. The plan wasn't to put any of this on the internet. The plan was to get legally married, keep building, and then have a real marriage next year. Look, we can't even make it 6 months. We can't even make it 6 months because everything that this man does is disrespectful. Every last thing that he does. And then want to get on here and say that it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the one who's trying to get him in trouble. I'm trying to this. How many nights do I gotta go through and hear you call me a bitch and a hoe in front of your kids? How many nights? Yeah, his sister's a mess too. Yo, I went out for a second. His sister's a liar too. His sister is a mess and a liar too. His sister's a dumb bitch. Say I'm cheating on. How am I cheating on him? How am I cheating on him if he watches my every move, trying to look at... I had to change my passcode because this nigga was trying to see every last penny that was coming into my account. Had family members sending me money for me to leave. This nigga's checking my account.
Okay, I found what I was looking for. Fair use, fair use. Talk about abuse. Oh,
Bro, you see, you done took the conversation somewhere else.
I'm just saying though, you talk like you talking like you should have married these.
What to have the dialogue? Not gonna be productive.
I'm better than these niggas on here.
Avatar busting blood vessels.
What you say, Big J?
I said it. I don't have to repeat. Pretty rainbow, having ass. 85% of black women are. Period.
Oh my freak!
You or this fag ass nigga ain't gonna you like that, dog. Better than you. That's why. Don't disrespect me like that. I'm telling you.
He just. Do y'all see the hypocrisy?
And I'm telling him.
Hold on, do y'all see?
But you the one with the control.
I don't see the hypocrisy.
No, you ain't gonna talk to me no any kind of way.
I see the same energy, girl.
Period.
Oh my freak!
You or this fag ass nigga ain't gonna talk to me anyway.
Yo, that word, fam.
Yeah, no, that word.
That word, Jay Prince.
And Jay Prince is saying something to me. This man just talked about everything.
And I cut this bitch ass out. And you ain't gonna touch me straight. I guarantee you that man was in front of me. He would have a mouthful of blood. You would have a mouthful of blood talking in front of me like that, boy.
Wow, bro, this is.
What you mean? What you thought?
The dating app. You gotta give him the dating
Cash app again.
So Tierney think because this nigga come up and screaming. Tierney think because this nigga. No. Hold on.
Tierney.
I
will say this though.
Bitch ass nigga come up and screaming. Now her old punk ass nigga, she gonna talk to me reckless.
Hold on,
You got me
Jay.
fucked up. That nigga will have a
I do
mouthful
want
of
to
blood.
say that you just
Yo.
Hold on. Because I ain't saying nothing to yo. I didn't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't say anything disrespectful to you. I'm already loud because you niggas got me yelling. And I really been trying to rest in my femininity, but now y'all black men see how y'all be getting us crunk.
Come on now, you don't bring that on black men as a whole.
Not all black
Nah,
men,
you're
of
not
course.
gonna do
Not all
that.
black men, of course not.
Hey,
I be doing it for fun
Big J just
sometimes.
came up
right there. See,
Big J just yelled at Jay Prince to the top of his lungs.
No,
And
I ain't even there
say
yet.
something,
I'm not even there on my top of the lungs yet. No, I'm not.
It's Battle of the
my
Jays.
freaking goodness,
That's all it
this
is.
crazy. I mean,
Well, hold on. You been this. So what you said, big, whatever Jay it is, yelling at the top of his lungs. So you said I didn't say nothing. I told him the same shit. So you what? No, let's clear this shit up right now.
You were like, oh man, stop playing. Oh,
So no, hold on. So you said I didn't say nothing to him right back.
what did I say to piss you off? That's what I want to know.
And
What did I
this is
say
how
to piss
niggas
you
be
off?
dying because of chicks like this, like her.
Wow.
Punching down like a bitch.
Don't nobody go nowhere.
I wish you would come in and say it in my face. I would fucking stomp you the fuck out.
Who you stump who? You fucking stump who out, nigga?
Hey, Tierney, don't talk to me like that, dude. I told you that.
Who are you going to stump out? That's what I want to know.
Don't talk to me like that.
Who are you going to stump out? That's
Hey,
what I wanna know.
motherfucker, I was talking to him. It can be you if you want it.
You're going to have to exit stage left, my nigga.
Fuck you.
You can't respect me. You're going to have to keep it pushing.
No, because I was talking to him. Hey, no, you ain't checking
That's
shit.
my channel.
Fuck this weak ass channel.
Okay, well,
Nigga.
I'll talk to you later, bro. Have a good day.
Bye, bitch.
Bye. You call me
Regular
a bitch?
asshole.
Did you call me a bitch and a hoe?
Yeah, because you talking dumb. Did a motherfucker. I go on my shit. The fuck you mean? You ain't finna bring me on this channel? Think you gonna treat me on this whack ass shit? The fuck you mean? You got shit fucked up. I go on my channel. You ain't finna treat me on this shit. You got me fucked up. Fuck you in your channel. Bitch.
Well, there you have it. I mean, if he's willing to do this, just imagine what he's willing to do with anyone. Just imagine. Just imagine he's willing to do this with anyone. Just imagine he's willing to do. I don't think he's had a real controvert. I don't think he had a real controversy with a man yet. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it like that anyway. But it happened. I don't want it to happen, but it will. It will. Because I look at it like this. Like I said, if you're willing to do this to tyranny, you're willing to do this to Flora, you're willing to do this to any woman. Where are the baby mamas at? That's what I want to know. Where are the baby mamas at? You probably you use and abuse them too. And the ones that are you know chucking it up for Jay Prince, till Jay Prince, giving them a pat on the back, saying stomp that hoe. You're just as wicked and evil as anything. You're just as responsible for every single woman who you probably abused your damn selves. I don't play that shit. I may be loud. I might say a little curse word here and there, but the one thing I don't do is I don't put my hands on a woman. And I don't encourage anyone to put their hands. If you are a man, if you are a male, to put your hands on a woman. Me cussing out a woman, that's online shit. I can cuss you out and I can just forget about you. I can just go about my merry way. But I'm not gonna put my hands on the in real life. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because as far as I know, he's like 6'2", 6'3", with big hands, and he can knock her out if he wanted to. I did say I was gonna play a few minutes of this, but but I am gonna play a few minutes. Lisa, Bridget, time me.
I'm trying to hop in my phone and see how much money I got so he can argue with me about it, beg for some money for cigarettes. I can't. I wish a bitch would say I'm cheating on him. I didn't even have the chance to if I wanted to. I can't.
I'm sorry. Let me see.
He's on a woman's panel. That's what he would do. But then if I go on a panel, I'm a cheater, I'm a whore, I'm this, I'm that. Repeating things that Team Pegasus says to him. That's what he does. Oh. Yeah, Shexy Bum, it is easy to walk away. But the hardest part was the financial part, where he would want to try and control every penny that we had, that I had, that was coming in. And then he want to start this bullshit at the table. Told me not to work because, they're going to take away all our benefits. I'm not going to be able to this or that or whatever.
So you wanted her to not work. Nigga, you ain't even financially set. Not at all. You are basically working minimum wage. You have your own establishment working minimum fucking wage. And you don't want Florida to work. And you just want the government to start chucking up money for your stupid ass. Or anything free coming. Anything free coming, that's what you want. Even if it's from the government or from special from aid or whatever aid it is, you want them to help your lazy ass out. I hope. I mean, again, I'm not a Flora fan, but I do not like it. I do not like it when a man of that size, of that ilk, puts his hands on her. I don't give a damn who it is. Back in my day, this would have been so easy. That nigga would have gotten snatched up, and we would have taken a real long drive. He would have came back humbled. He would have came back to the community humbled. It's making me homesick. He is making me homesick. In my hometown of Lansing, Michigan, that is making me so freaking homesick. But everything has changed. Everything has changed. The neighborhoods have changed. Attitudes have changed. Churches have changed. There needs to be a recalibration of communities coming together and saying, look, we need to do some checking, some accountability type shit. We need to start producing ass whoopings again. We need to start producing ass whoopings again for anyone who gets out of line. For anyone who gets out of line with their woman, anybody in line that gets out of line with the children, because he abused those children. I'm calling it. I'm calling this punk ass out. Oh, so I can't kiss. I can never see myself doing that to my daughter. I can never see myself doing that to my son. Who the hell is this? Oh, I'm about to say. This is We-On-Loc, man. I'm not feeling too well. I'm not feeling too well at all. Dude, I can never see myself doing that. I can't see myself doing that. I can't. I refuse. I refuse to see myself hitting my wife. I cannot see myself doing that. I can't. I won't. I can't see myself abusing my kids. I can't. I can't do that. I can't. I can't.
I just came back because I had finished my live. So he was sitting his wife and his kids.
He was what?
He was beating on his wife and his kids.
What? Yes. 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 There's been reports. Even live stream, you can clearly see it online that he embarrasses his children in public. In public, and this is a giveaway. He goes live. You can clearly hear it. And Flora would not be on here if that wasn't the case. Why would she marry him just to say some foul shit like this? Why? It doesn't make no sense.
Okay, where is this kid's mother at?
I don't know. I don't know.
So I know a couple of months ago they was dating. She had visited him with the kids or whatever. So now they got married. You mean to tell me they got married? Now he hitting on her too?
Did you see the last video? Did you see the last video that I just played?
I told you I was going because I just got finished doing my live.
Right. So this is from Baller X, right? And This is from Tyranny. Tyranny was just here. She came and left. And she was just talking about how abusive he is. Verbally abusive and now physically abusive. Not physically abusive to her, but he is that far gone. And I'll play it for you. I will play it for you. I'll just go to the part where he's just basically cussing her out. Dude, to freaking Big J.
Well then. Well then. Well then, nigga.
Man, shut your old.
No. You need to shut your.
Put at me like that. I'm telling you.
He
just. Do y'all see the hypocrisy?
And I'm telling him.
Hold on, do y'all see?
But you the one with the control.
I don't see the hypocrisy.
No, you ain't gonna talk to me no any kind of way.
I see the same energy, girl.
Period.
Oh my freaking.
You or this fag ass nigga ain't gonna talk to me anyway.
Yo, that word, fam.
Yeah, no, that word.
That word, J Prince.
And J Prince is saying something to me. This man just talked about everything.
And I cut this bitch ass out. And you ain't gonna touch me straight. I guarantee you that man was in front of me. He would have a mouthful of blood. Niggas be dying because of chicks like this, like her.
Wow.
Punching down like a bitch.
Don't nobody go nowhere.
I wish you would come in and say in my face, I would fucking stomp you the fuck out.
Who you stump who? You'll fucking stump who out, nigga?
Hey, Tierney, don't talk to me like that, dude. I told you that.
Who are you going to stump out? That's what I want to know.
Don't talk to me like that.
Who are you going to stump out? That's
hey,
what
motherfucker, I was talking to him. It can be you if you want it.
You're going to have to exit stage left, my nigga.
Fuck you.
You can't respect me. You're going to have to keep it pushing.
No, because I was talking to him. Hey, bro, you ain't checking
shit. That's my channel.
Fuck this weak ass channel.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, bro. Have a good day.
Bye, bitch.
Bye. You call me a bitch?
Asshole?
Did you call me a bitch and a hoe?
Yeah, because you talking dumb. Then a motherfucker. I'll go on my shit. What the fuck you mean? You ain't finna bring me on this channel? Think you gonna treat me on this whack ass shit? The fuck you mean? You got shit fucked up, I go on my channel. You ain't finna treat me on this shit. You got me fucked up. Fuck you in your channel. Bitch.
There it is.
He abusive.
Yeah. Very abusive. And there's a whole bunch of this where this came from. It wasn't just her. It was a plethora. Even on Anton's channel, which is quite ridiculous. Yeah, he just got married, a couple of months ago, but they didn't even know each other, but like so many weeks. I would say for a month and a half at least, and they went to the courthouse and got married. They got married too young, too fast.
They got married too quick. She don't even know him. And for one thing, she don't have no kids, and he has kids, and she married him.
I hope and pray, Sheila, that she is not pregnant. Because think about it, four daughters, 2 baby mamas, maybe 3. And now her being married and involved in his kid's life.
That's scary. That's really scary.
It is. But I'll play some of it for you. I'll play some of for this.
I don't want to look at it. I really don't.
You can't look at it because she has her screen's all black.
Do they hear him hitting her?
I'm just gonna say it like this. There were, like I said, there were police report, and she has admitted to calling the police. She has admitted.
Hold on. So you saying he was in jail before he married her, and then he wound up in jail after they got married, hitting on her?
I don't know about all that, but I know
Okay.
when they were married to each other, he was he was still doing the online stuff, which I kind of think that once you get married, right, you are on a honeymoon, correct? And then after the
True.
honeymoon, you are with your wife for because you're supposed to be with your wife, not online, not with anybody else. With family, yes, you're supposed to be with family and everything. Get it? Got it? Good. Um, the moment that they got married, he immediately recorded this shit and immediately went online and started talking to us.
But look at him. Let's keep it real. Look at him.
Yeah, yeah.
And the way he carried himself. She should have known. I mean, he wasn't. I hate to say it, but he's not about nothing. You could tell that. So what
Look
she
at this.
expect when she gonna marry somebody like that? I mean, was she desperate or something?
I don't know. I do not know. You would think that you would think that a woman could change a man like this. Not the case. Because number one, you don't go to a church hall to get free food from the mess hall because that's mainly for homeless people. Then you try to use up her money to put gas in her car when you're supposed to be the man and help her put gas in her car. Help her
But
with the
when she
groceries.
met him, he didn't have no car, did he?
No, that was her car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have nothing when he met her.
No,
So what she expect?
no. She drove down there to visit him.
That's what I'm saying. What she expect? I mean, come on.
I understand all that, but that ain't no need for all that going. You don't embarrass your lady online like that.
I mean, he had. I mean, that's wrong what he did. But then, I mean, yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I
Come
mean,
on.
it's bad enough we have to see you in the damn hot tub. It's bad enough that we have to see you um just make a complete fool out of yourself each and every. You just want starved attention. That's
But
all
you
it.
know what the bad thing is? We lied. Her heart was in the right place. She said, I want to help him with the kids, and her heart was in the right place. And this the thing she get. That girl heart was in the right place.
Now he in the manosphere talking shit. Like
They
so you
always have
on,
the unfit ones, the rejects in the manosphere. They ain't nothing new.
but they don't know him. They don't
But
know
he don't be over there
him.
BGS. He don't be over there with the guys who got some sense. He don't be over there with those guys. Because one thing I can say about BGS and them and art and no guys, they're not gonna just go with any old thing. Mm-mm.
Right, 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 right. So
They're not gonna come over there with that nonsense because in his eye, he considered as a pookie to them.
he is a bookie. I mean, he was just. I don't know what. I don't know what took a wrong turn with this dude. I'm thinking he was just fine when it was me, him, Kayla, Chicago Rilla, and I believe it was Billy. It was Billy the Kid, and we're
Oh, y'all
all
used to be
on
together?
Yeah, Kayla was streaming. Kayla was doing a live back then, like months ago, and he was up on there, and he free flows. He comes here, he comes there, but he usually comes up on Kayla's live, and we were just chilling. We were just chilling, and it was normal. It was freaking normal. But I know he wanted to be the king of Fight Club and everything, but I mean, it's not called the Black House for a reason because he was one of those people from Fight Club. But ever since that fallout from Anton, it's like he wanted to prove to be his own man. And again, when I challenged him that day and I said, "Where is your father at?" He took offense to it. It was like, "You don't talk to me that way." It was like, what you mean? I'm just asking where your daddy at. Is you want to take things personal, and the one dumb shit about it all is that he is taken up for someone who murdered or deleted 21 people. 21 people. He's in the courtroom trying to defend this nigga.
Wow.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know.
So
I
she's
do
still
know.
on. You
I do
still
know
on?
one thing. I do know one thing, and this is on all seriousness. If I ever see him, I might just go to jail because I don't see me doing that, and that's just a bad reputation on men. That is a bad reputation on men who wouldn't even think about doing anything like that. Now it's alleged that he put his hands on her and slammed her into the refrigerator. I don't know. You have to go to Will. You have to go to what's this boy's name? Simulec Cellulite. I don't know. You have to go to Will with that because he has the reports.
Well, I just came up because I see you was on.
But I wouldn't want. I wouldn't even if at least Sheila, even if we had a falling out and you had a man who was abusing you, I would literally come to your defense. I can't see me doing that.
That's crazy.
I can't.
Is he doing that to her? Imagine what he doing those kids that he did get him mad. I felt sorry for those kids.
He's manipulating them kids too, and having talked bad about Flora. So he's a liar, a
So she
manipulator.
knows she don't have to stay with him. Had they been married a year,
No.
she get an annulment and she could just leave, get a divorce, get an annulment. It won't even be a divorce. Just tell them they don't want to get married. She don't want to be married with him no more.
Yeah, she gonna have to do all that. But
Yeah, she don't have to pay for no lawyer. She could just leave and just like, nah, I don't want to be, whatever state they got married at says she want an annulment. And she don't even have to go through a lot of paperwork for that.
yeah, I don't have they call
Tell her,
CPS.
long she don't do it before the year. And she got to do it before that year.
A lot of people call CPS on that boy, but I mean, I don't know as it pertains to the children. I don't know the situation fully, but I do know in this age at this stage between him and her, yeah, he is unfit. He is unfit to get married. Unfit. I mean, we're going online. They were arguing online. Talking about what would you put some gas in the car? It was like, see how Florida she how she get mad. And he's just laughing and giggling, and she is actually crying. It's like, why don't you? And she even asked him, why don't you need to get offline? Get off the line. He that's starved for attention seeker. But
And that go right back what I said. Majority of people, this is the most attention they ever got is online.
yeah,
And they go to their head. Some people actually think they're a celebrity.
They don't
This
call him
social
J.
media could be so toxic for some. They're not even touch with reality. They're not. That's
And what
sad. That's
tyranny,
very
and
sad.
what tyranny said bugged me, and this is the reason why, you know, you know, society is in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you go on, if even if it's Fatty or whatever live stream it was, I really don't care. And you got men in the chat talking shit to Flora, because I get it. They no, nobody likes Flora. I get it. I totally get it. You saying stomp on that hole. I'm like, really? You would really say that? I mean, do what you do, roaster. I mean, a good roast will do. I don't mind roasting anybody, but saying stomp on that hole, beat that hole down, like, really? Is it? You're right. This is some online shit. Because when I cut this off, it's back to reality. It's back to it's back to family. It's back to the being with the person that you're with, and not worrying about giving a shit about what anybody else thinks.
That
And
part.
I do feel sorry for her, but
I do too. Wow.
as an adult,
Let me
you're
ask you a
gonna have to make
question.
a
How far is
decision.
she from her family?
I I have no idea. I don't talk to Flora like that. Me and Flora, we're not. I mean, truth be told, she calls everybody bandits. She calls every man in streams bandits and shit like that. She calls me one, but I don't.
Well, I
I'm
got a
not.
phone call. I'm gonna be in the chat. I'll be listening.
Oh, okay. Thanks for
Okay.
coming up, babe. All right.
Okay. Thanks for letting me on your panel.
All right, no problem. All right. This is enough. Was there somebody else? Oh, wait, let me check just to make sure. Nope. Okay, bottom line is this. I think I heard enough. Bottom line is this, and I'm looking directly into the camera. Jay Prince for president. You are a coward. You are a metistical, a punk ass, sneezy, sniveling snake, and you need to get checked. Unfortunately, we live in a world where society deems men to be warriors online, where people are pretty much 50-50, and they side with these, a nigga like these. You're nothing but a fucking monkey, a fucking mook. And you would have gotten dealt with a long time ago. But like I said, society deals a very thick, thin hand. There would be no way, no possible way that you could be this dumb, that you would be this arrogant, egotistical, a misogynistic, a liar, a snake, and a manipulator, an abuser. You abused her, you abused those children. I hope she does what she has to do to get out of this fake marriage, because that's all it is. It's just fake. Nothing against her, but she should have saw she shouldn't have seen telltale signs. She just basically saw, he can have a good time with me and blah 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 because it's all online. But you didn't see fully because it hadn't even been a year. You didn't see fully. You didn't see the forest from the trees. You didn't see that this boy, and that's all he is. He's just a boy. He's just a boy. A boy that doesn't have his father in his life for obvious reasons. His baby mamas are not employed. I believe he has brothers. I don't see. I don't know how many brothers he has. He says they said he has a sister. So that whole family is basically insane, in my humble opinion. Hell, I might be wrong, but at this stage of the game, after what I heard last night, after what I've witnessed for the past couple of years, yeah, you're unfit. You're definitely unfit to have children, and you're definitely unfit for a marriage. You need to give those kids up. You need to give those kids up for adoption. And hopefully there's some people there that will help those kids get straight, but that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case at all, because anybody who has to deal with those children and they want a way out, that I can feel the soul of those children crying out for a way out. That's what's so powerful about a woman, because that intuition of hearing hearing and understanding children. That's why when a child comes out the womb, he's they're feeding information. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to say telepathy, but it's the other word. But anyway, when that child comes out the womb, before that child comes out the womb, it's communication. It's communication between her and that child when it comes out the womb. It's communication between her and that child. She has an understanding of what this child goes through, whether it's sick, whether it's hungry, whether it's crying, whether it's feeling ill, when it's feeling some type of a way, when it's feeling happy, when it's feeling sad. That's how powerful a woman is. Your only job is to be the protector and the provider. You can't even do that. You can't even do that. She needs to get out. She needs to get out and up underneath you. You're unworthy. You are unworthy for a marriage. You are unworthy of a relationship. You are one sick, twisted, half-wit moron. I have never met a more starving, immature little prick, and that says a lot because I've been alive for 44 fucking years. And I have never, you will never ever be the man. You will never ever be a man of substance. They may say things about me that I've heard 1,000 and more times. But the one thing that was never been said about you, Jay Prince, is that you're a fucking coward. I hope you go to jail. I hope you go to jail for a very, very long time. Otherwise, give that woman a way out because she doesn't need to be under you. She doesn't need to be under you, and she shouldn't be under you. You're a fucking failure. And if I see you, it's on sight. And anybody rocking with Jay Prince at this point, I feel sorry for you. You got to look at the seriousness of what this is and the evidence that's already brought to the freaking table. You can go to you you can go to Fatty's Live. You can go to it was Lucky Marie's at that particular time. I already played the clip. Shouts out to Lucky Marie. You can play the clip. It's all there. It is all there. It's all evidence because he you don't have the ability to put your phone down, to shut your computer off, your laptop, whatever. You have that ability to do what needs to be done. You don't have it. The type of attention you should have got from your father, you don't get it. You never gotten it from your father. But I don't feel sorry for you because you're a grown ass man. You're 40 fucking years old. I don't feel sorry for you. Get counseling, nigga. Go to church. Get baptized, something. But this is unacceptable. 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 Loser. Coward. You're dead to me.